Bearcats, thanks to head coach Ken Austin, keeping that drive alive. That challenge was successful, and junior college is having a good first quarter.
Now first down from just outside the 17. Caleros to the end zone. Complete through the hands of Mike Jones, who had a sure touchdown.
Yeah, this is, he had people open on both sides of the football field, decided to go left in a one-on-one situation back there, going to run a nice skinny post. The ball's put right in his hands, and he can't squeeze it.
Ooh.
Don't be afraid, and I know he's not. That's just one that he lost his concentration. Ball probably exploded on him going over the top of defender. Surprised him how quickly it got there, and just how nice of a pass it actually was.
Second down. Caleros goes the other side. No, incomplete. Spencer Watt in a battle down there with the Alouettes. Jonathan Mincy.
I love this. Zach's going to his right side of the football field. They're having one-on-one situations out there. Steps up, spots the ball out there, gives Spencer Watt an opportunity to squeeze it. He can't come up with it. Zach Caleros is wondering what it's going to take to get his 5th touchdown pass after coming back. And really struggling now with his new receiving core trying to find that magic.
Brett Mahar has a new holder, Jeff Matthews. He's the 4th holder the Ticats have used this year. He gets it down. Mahar puts it through. And the Ticats have bitten in a little to the Alouette lead. Now 7-3 with 5:05 to go here in the opening quarter. Alouettes trying to finish on a strong note and actually tie Hamilton in the standings in the East. But the Ticats won the season series. EFL. So Steph Logan has the Montreal touchdown on a punt return. He stands back to receive the kickoff from Brett Mahar. The difference for the Montreal Alouettes, a late field goal by the Alouettes a couple of weeks ago against them. That tipped the season series and allows Hamilton to clinch second in the East. Here's Logan from inside the 20-yard line, finds another seam, and Logan gets up to the 41-yard line, lost the football. They're ruling him down by contact. Ken Austin standing right there having a close look at this as the ball was recovered by Matt Wells. But check that, Anthony Woodson got it back, but they ruled him down by contact at the 41-yard line.
And this is the best look we have right here. And Steph looks like he's just kind of cautiously trying to find a hole there. And knees down, ball's out. That's an easy call.
First down for the 41-yard line. Adams throws, and the pass is incomplete. It is dropped by B.J. Cunningham, who is having a tough first half, Matt.
He really is. He's up on the coffee. You know, his young quarterback's looking for some success, and early against a Hamilton defense that's flying around and not getting a lot of help. And I mean, I've started looking at Nick Lewis and Samuel Jagger and Taquan Underwood, and these guys have the inauspicious task of trying to figure out where the young quarterback's going to be. He's supposed to be 7 yards behind him. Oftentimes he's not.
Here comes the rush again. Adams stands in and throws. It's batted at the line. Knocked down by Drake Davis. And that'll bring up a 3rd down situation for the Alouettes, who have just gone 2 and out for the 100th time this year. That's the most in the CFL.
I mean, you about popped this football, knocking it down. Drake Nevis right over center. Christian Madden gets his big mitts up and bats that ball down.
Beatty with the kick to Banks at the 27-yard line. And Banks just got buried there by Darrell Townsend on the special teams coverage. A 41-yard punt. No return on the play. The Ticats are down by 4. They've got the football back, trying to snap a 3-game losing streak at home. Back here in Hamilton, Ken Austin and the Ticats down 7-3 in the opening quarter. And let's go to Matthew Giannetti on the sidelines.
Guys, Brandon Banks didn't go out much over his 2-game suspension. He didn't want to be out in the city of Hamilton. He told us yesterday they actually felt really guilty, like he let the city down. But eventually when Banks had to go outside, he went to the bank, and someone recognized him almost immediately. And that person went up to Banks and said, "Don't worry, keep your head up." It's really helped Banks, apart also with his teammates, to really help him refocus and get back on the field. He's really desperate to get a punt return today. But coming off the sidelines just after his recent return, he was limping just a bit, was looked at by the Ticats medical staff. Guys?
Funny, I don't get a lot of pep talks at the bank.
Brandon actually said he was cashing a check. He went to the teller, and the teller recognized him, and he said he kind of felt embarrassed because he's let a lot of people down he didn't realize over his choices. And he says he's learned a lot about himself. And
look out, here comes the rush. Bear Woods coming in. Caleros got that away. Caught by Spencer Watt. Caleros got driven back about 10 yards by Woods as he made that throw.
Yeah. This guy's a pretty special player. Brandon Banks is certainly worth the price of admission, and when he gets free, it's lights out. He's chasing my all-time favorite, this guy right at the top of the list, Henry Gizmo Williams. Henry had at least that many, 31 called back. That's how special he was.
Here comes the blitz again. Gable's open in behind the Montreal defense. Woods comes back to make the stop, but not before C.J. Gable gets down to the 40-yard line for a gain of 30.
Yeah, this is special. I mean, he's bouncing out right here. He's going to take the middle because nobody's back there. We call it cover zero because there's 0 people in the middle. He's waiting on it. Zach Caleros lifted it, didn't get enough air on it, but got it out there, moving the chains, and took advantage of the blitz. This is Bear Woods coming scot-free on your #1 quarterback, trying to get back into the swing of things, and he dumped it down in a hurry.
Here comes the blitz again. Caleros swings it out, and the catch made by Elliott down to the 35-yard line.
Kevin Elliott is playing his 3rd game for the Ticats, scored, and he's been special. A lot of good talk about how he's been able to come in here, digest this complicated offense, and go out there and be productive. And they say he's a student of the game, which is a reflection of the coaches in Toronto and how he prepares and just his makeup in general. And they're happy to have 84 on the team.
Hamilton has 2 rushing yards in the game so far for a team that throws on first down 77% of the time. Blitz coming again. Caleros got whacked by Woods, throws to the goal line. Juggled incomplete. He was trying to find Elliott. The coverage provided once again by Tyree Hollins. But man, Zach Caleros is taking a beating on this drive from Bear Woods.
Yeah, Zach Caleros has been feeling some pressure, and this time it's Bear Woods coming again. Watch this guy. I mean, it is absolutely just Bear Woods is right down here, and he's coming scot-free again, untouched. He's having a rib fest on Zach Caleros, and loving every opportunity to bring the heat and disrupt Zach Caleros' timing.
So now Mahar in to try a 42-yarder. Matthews the hole. And Mahar puts it up and good. And so a pair of Brett Mahar field goals have the Ticats now within 1 with 1:33 to go in the opening quarter. But man, Zach Caleros a couple of times on that drive stood in and took some licks.
Yeah, you would think that Montreal, they're not going to be aggressive, they're going to play soft a bit. No, they are bringing a lot of heat, bringing a lot of different looks, and forcing the issue. And Zach talked about it. When you don't have those veteran receivers around you that know all the positions, your time clock changes as a quarterback because there's pressure coming. He felt that pressure last time they played Edmonton, and just you have to quicken things up. And we're seeing that Zach Caleros is throwing off his back foot, throwing off his heels, anticipating throws because Montreal has quickened his quarterback clock in his head and pressing the issue.
So after the field goal, Ticats will kick it off, and Logan back to receive, along with Cam McDaniel, as Mahar will kick into the wind as the first quarter comes near an end. And you got to think that breeze will be a factor next week when Hamilton plays host to Edmonton in the East Division semifinal as Edmonton crosses over. Montreal, by the way, is the victim of the crossover for the first time in its history. Hamilton has fallen to the crossover 3 times in the last decade.
Yeah, with Winnipeg's victory last night against Ottawa, they were affected 3 times by that crossover as well, and avoided being affected the 4th with that victory over Ottawa, who didn't play a lot of their starters, didn't play none of their starting receivers, and I thought it was a good play by Ottawa. They held tough in the first half against the Bombers, but now the Bombers put the onus on the BC Lions to win today.
So the first factor with the win is the ball won't stay on the tee. Dominic Ellis will have to come and be holder.
So Dominic Ellis is the holder guy. Whenever this happens, you always have that holder guy. 31, you're up. Now he's going to trail in position here and act as a backup and come in late in the safety valve in coverage. You can see him.
Logan from the 15. And he got held up for a moment and then brought down by Mike Daly on the kick coverage. So a big day of football here on TSN, a triple header coming up next. It's the Argonauts and the Eskimos. Live Mike broadcast. Mike's on the head coaches, the quarterbacks. Comes your way at 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific.
Will they or won't they wear the mics, Gord?
Well, I think they're going to.
We'll see. That guy right there, Ricky Ray, he's going back to his old stomping grounds. Some speculation saying it could be his last game.
First down, Montreal from the Alouette 28. And the first down carry by the Alouettes, Brandon Rutley. It's a gain of maybe a couple on the play. John Chick makes the stop.
Yeah, this once feared Hamilton defense. I like this defensive line. Justin Capicotti gets a chance to draw in there and play a little bit. Place Adrian Tracy, Wells, and Davis are going to be in for Dean and Simone Lawrence. Keon Raymond draws back in. You got Jermaine Robinson going back to the free safety. I like the heavy hammer that he brings from back in the back end.
2nd and 8. Adams stands and throws a pass incomplete for Lewis. As back on the coverage was Matt Wells, the first-year man of the Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Hamilton has all 6 first downs in the game.
Yeah, I'd say, these are golden opportunities for these younger players. We're talking about Matt Wells. We're talking about Terrell Davis. Just get a chance to go out there and get your play on video so the coaches can evaluate you better.
Banks has to spin back. Still going backwards. Forced there by Charette. Goes out of bounds at the 12-yard line. So he ran a long way to get not much. And the Ticats will start here with 17 seconds to go in the quarter. Deep in their own territory, marked back at their 11-yard line. And it'll be at quarterback
offside
for the Ticats.
Hamilton, number 48. That penalty's declined.
Hang on. Let's get a redo here. Austin just said, if we're offside, it's not my choice.
Offside. Hamilton. That penalty's declined. The penalty was on number 40. First down.
All right, so it will be first down Ticats from their 11-yard line, and Jeff Matthews will come in to start the series for the Ticats.
Yeah, I look forward to Jeff Matthews getting a kick of the can here, but he's in an unenviable situation, just like Zach Collaros is, with a lot of young receivers trying to figure it out. And oftentimes, when you're thinking you're not playing fast and full speed, and against a defense like this, that can be magnified and production slips a bit. Jeff Matthews going to make the best of it.
5 starts last year for the Ticats for the 25-year-old at Cornell, where he played for Kent Austin. And he gives the ball off to Gable.
Yeah.
And Gable gets out to about the 17-yard line for a gain of 6.
Yeah, Bear Woods gets blocked, and you get past Bear, and then you got Winston, you got Kyrie's, you got Chip. It's like, does it ever stop?
7-6, the Alouettes lead. After 1 quarter of play on the first game of our triple header here on this Saturday, the final day of the CFL regular season. Here are the numbers through the opening quarter. Not a pretty picture for the Montreal Alouettes. No first downs for Montreal, just 14 net yards. The only touchdown, though, scored by Stephen Logan on the 86-yard punt return. And the time of possession, 11 minutes for the Ticats, just 4 for the Alouettes. Gordon Miller back here with Matt Dunnigan. And Matt, that's been the story all season for Montreal. The offense is not getting it done. This defense, though, keeps them in game.
Yeah, it does. It's fun to watch. They're a recipe for success. It's defense and special teams. We've seen that. They got the lead because of it. Offensively, they've been struggling all year trying to find that #1 signal caller. Anthony Calvillo used to call the plays. Now it's Jacques Chapdelaine. He's looking for his 4th victory in the last, 6 weeks. He's 3-2 right now, leading this football team. Got it going in the right direction.
On second down, Matthews stands in and throws, and the pass is caught as Junior Collins makes the reception for a first down out to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, this is Matthews certainly understands this offense, and so it's not, the hurdle's not him, and because he's good with reads and check downs, getting rid of the football. It's a good young quarterback, understands this game. He just needs some help from people around him.
And now Gable on the first down carry. And pouncing on him right away for the Alouettes is Ray Drew. The gain is 5.
You take that all day long, establish that line of scrimmage, continue to eat that clock up, not give Montreal an opportunity to find a rhythm offensively. Montreal's 3 2-and-outs thus far in the first quarter. Hamilton's just been chewing on that line of scrimmage in time of possession.
Ticats last in the CFL in rushing yards this year. On second down, here comes the rush. Matthews has time, or did, and then John Bowman eats him up. Bowman gets his 10th sack of the year.
John Bowman, I mean, this guy's been special. That's 4 straight years with double-digit sack totals. He's got 7. Well, I'm going to give you Bowman. Just give me a second here. Bowman's right here. And watch what he does. This is a motor. This is a power rush. Comes back. I call that a coverage sack because on the back end, the Owls defense afforded Bowman an opportunity to get there.
Now the ball bounces by Logan down to the 35-yard line. No yards flag is down, so tack on 5 to the end of this, and the Alouettes will have the football back at their 42-yard line. 7th time for John Bowman, by the way, that he's had 10 or more sacks in a season.
Yeah, and Gordon, we're talking about the uniqueness of this defense and how good they've been. Second in a lot of categories across the Canadian Football League with a very poor record just because they haven't had any consistency offensively. But these guys are out there and they don't know whether it's the last hurrah with each other, so they're trying to fly around, make things happen, and enjoying the opportunity.
On first down, Adams throws, and the pass is caught by the former Ticat, Tyquan Underwood. And Underwood gets close to a first down up to the 51-yard line. Gain is 9.
That's good. It's a play call by Jacques Chapdelaine. I like it. You know, it's a design. Get it to Tyquan Underwood's hands. Little play fake with the running game. And it's an easy throw. It's a design throw. Get it to him right there. Move the pocket. High percentage completion throw right there. And they're able to pick up 9. Put them good in second and short.
Second and a yard. Adams lines up in the shotgun.
Take a shot.
Give it off to Rutley. Bounces off the first couple of tacklers and probably stopped short of a first down. Drake Nevis comes in to help make the stop. Mark him down to the 51, so it's going to be 3rd in the yard.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had a play to burn here. Take a shot, get the defense on their heels. They decide to run a little sweep here with Shakira out front, and it's difficult to get the edge at a pro level and leverage on a defense that's flown to the football. And Hamilton's not fooled, and they play that extremely well. limiting the gain to 0.
Now third and a full yard.
That's going to be tight, Gord.
Players come flying over the top. Adams dives ahead. And now the debate continues. He needed the 52-yard line.
Yeah, it's tough to see. It's going to be right on it.
He got a right-footed spot, but will it be enough?
Oh, I think he's short, Gord.
I think he is too.
It's going to be tight. The quarterback used to be able to stand right next to the official there. Look at it. It is short.
He is short. And so a turnover on downs by the Alouettes, who still don't have a first down in the football game.
Hamilton defense just getting it done, Gordon. A second and short. They stymie him for no gain. A third down, they hold up.
Still on the first down of the game. The Alouettes still lead by 1. And there is a playoff spot at stake, the playoff position rather, as the BC Lions can clinch second in the West with a winner tie against the Saskatchewan Roughriders in a home field playoff game next week. And of course, Hamilton will be host to Edmonton next week in a crossover game with the winner to play Ottawa in the East Division Final in 2 weeks. So Zach Collaros looks on as Jeff Matthews remains at the controls for the Ticats. Matthews fires it out wide. Banks makes the catch, but he gets brought down right away. Strong first half for Tyree Hollins in that Montreal defensive backfield.
Yeah, trying to get your playmakers the ball, high percentage throw them a little hit screen out to the field, a lot of room to work with. 41 yards from the left hash to the opposite boundary. That's a heck of an open field tackle by that young man right there.
Hollins, a former Saskatchewan Rough Rider in his second year in the CFL. So a gain of 1 at 2nd and 9. And look out, Matthews is dropped, sacked by Winston Venable. And that was a major league collision as Venable unloaded on the Hamilton quarterback.
Yeah, Winston Venable absolutely Winston is right here. Watch what he does. He comes in right here and just destroys